Most exciting destination in all of northern Wisconsin. LCO Casino Lodge and Convention Center, Hayward. LCO.
Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the NABE News Update. It's Friday, April 20th. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryTV.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. Several Native American tribes across the country are taking the lead on implementing their own air and water quality standards, highlighting a growing trend to embrace self-governance. Recently, the Southern Ute Tribe, which has governed its air quality standards for several years, followed suit, receiving permission to create its own water quality standards on its reservation. The EPA officially approved the Southern Utes application April 2nd. The tribe must now draft actual water quality standards that will be subject to another evaluation process, which will include the opportunity for public comment. A new monument unveiled honors Native Americans in Virginia. Virginia lawmakers and members of the Virginia 11 state-recognized tribes recently converged for a dedication ceremony. The monument is called Mantle. It features a winding path and a continuous stone wall and an infinity pool. The water within the pool reflects the river culture existing within the tribes, and the names of the rivers are inscribed on the foundation. The water within the pool reflects the river culture existing within the tribes, and the names of the rivers are inscribed in the fountain. The monument is a culmination of an 8-year journey, first envisioned to recognize the lasting legacy and significance of the original people of the state of Virginia. Chickasaw citizen Tobi Young will become the first Native American tribal member to serve as a U.S. Supreme Court clerk. Young will clerk for conservative Justice Neil Gorsuch, the High Court's newest member. Young is a descendant of Winchester Colbert, a governor of the Chickasaw Nation in the mid-19th century, who helped establish a treaty and re-establish the tribe as a sovereign nation. Young said her father took her to a public library as a child to research their Chickasaw lineage and ensure she would maintain a connection to the tribe. Young has had a significant career in law. She is a general counsel for the George W. Bush Foundation. She previously worked for Bush in the Office of the White House Counsel and was a trial attorney in the Department of Justice Civil Rights Division. She was also a clerk for Judge Jerome Holmes at the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals, which has jurisdiction over her home state of Oklahoma. The Ganondagan State Historical Site in Victor, New York, is the home of the Iroquois White Corn Project, which mission is to preserve and promote an indigenous strain of corn that has been prized by Iroquois for 1,000 years. The project has 3 products: Iroquois hulled corn, corn flour, and roasted corn flour. The Iroquois White Corn Project encourages Iroquois farmers to grow the corn and to eat it for more than just special occasions and ceremonial use, making it something they eat every day. Once hulled, the indigenous corn can be used in soups, stews, salads, and more, and the flour can be used to make breading, mush, cornbread, cookies, cakes, and other baked goods. The project currently yields an average of 5,000 pounds per year, and they expect to grow that number considerably in the coming years. Project managers sell the corn to grocery stores, farmers markets, and individuals, and they hope to one day break into the market of chefs who focus on using indigenous ingredients. Across the country, a number of individual groups from Louisiana to Nebraska and New England to Arizona are also working to propagate native corn in hopes of preserving history and tradition and taking advantages of the plant's natural value. For more information, you can visit ganondagan.org. A new app has been released called Native Land that is an interactive map telling you the real history of the land in America. You can visit Native Land on your browser or download the free mobile app, and you'll be presented with a colorful map of North American and Australian continents. Hovering over different sections of each area gives a brief overview of who the land originally belonged to. If you want to dig a little deeper, Native Land lets you filter the map through other categories. You can enter specific town names, you can separate regions based on language, and you can even learn more about Native American treaties. For more information, you can check out native-land.ca. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the NABE News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and have a grand day.